Friday night is Derby night. No, hang on. Friday night is Derby night.
Let's Chase the Dream has raced home to beat Mac Time and Ideal Tyson, who ran off the track.
The best 3-year-olds will fight it out for a share in the $200,000 prize money on offer in the 2016 Group 1 Skye Racing WA Derby. Let's Chase the Dream lobbed in Perth a fortnight ago and already has one W to his name. AC Lewis retains the drive and will jump from barrier 7.
A very nice little horse. He relaxed pretty good in the run. Very happy with him, and I think he'll go into the final, stripped a little bit better horse.
Chicago Bull for the Hall stable will start at his immediate inside. Hall Senior chasing his third derby, and son Gary Hall Jr. will take the reins.
Yeah, I think we got to sort of take advantage of the small favour we got in the draw by drawing inside of him and press forward. I'd say he's got enough ability under his belt to be able to handle that.
Sat up with Chase the Dream doing a bit of work. I think he's definitely a chance.
The other Hall runner will be driven by Clinton. Mac Time is racing well but will need some luck in running from barrier 5. Ideal Tyson has landed himself in pole position, and trainer Gary Elson is keen to lead with a smart pacer who came a gallant third in the Derby Prelude.
Ideal Tyson down the outside. Mac Time fights on, but Let's Chase the Dream has raced home to beat Mac Time and Ideal Tyson, who ran off the track.
Aiden Campo will hold the reins and is looking forward to the Group 1 drive.
Very happy to have the drive and very thankful for Gary to give us the chance to drive. His record pretty much speaks for himself. He's a beautiful big horse, and barrier 1 should suit on the fence, and really looking forward to it.
Stablemate to Ideal Tyson, Sprinter will have to overcome barrier 8 if he's to give Nathan Turvey his first success in the race. Sprinter having no luck with barrier draws in derbies, having drawn poorly in the Victorian and New South Wales events.
It's not a favourable draw, but most of the main fancies have probably haven't got favourable draws. I always have confidence in the horse because I think he goes all right, so we'll need things to go our way, but yeah, no reason why we can't.
The only filly in the race, Dodo Licious, was planning to skip the WA Derby in search of a Victorian Oaks start, but flight delays meant she wouldn't get to Melbourne in time, and Greg and Skye Bond made the decision to race her against the boys.
She works over that distance all the time at home, so I don't think that should bother her. I probably think that her toughness is her main strength, I guess. Yeah.
And the amount of time that Skye puts into her, she'll be spot on. She won't be underdone at all. She'll be ready to rock and roll.
She will start from the back line with stablemate El Jacko. Also on the back line is Can't Refuse. The Matthew Craven trained and trained pacer might only have one W next to his name, but has raced against the best in the business and should run a cheeky race from the 10-hole. Johnny Disco is flying, having won the Caduceus Club Classic and the Country Derby. He will begin from barrier 2, and trainer Ross Ashby is confident he has unlocked the key to the impressive-looking 3-year-old.
It took us probably the first 4 or 5 starts to slow him down because all he wanted to do was run, but the penny might have dropped. So we're just onwards from here.
It's all dependent on how the races run. I think this horse is certainly capable of a top 3 finish.
In-form horseman Justin Prentice takes the sit on questionable gesture. Trainer Peter Anderson has a very high opinion of the horse.
Before I put him on, I said, this is a serious horse, Justin. He said, I think you're right.
The art form has been somewhat of a disappointment since arriving in the West. Mike Reid made a decision not to race in the Prelude after speaking with the horse's former trainer in New Zealand.
We've had a few little niggling injuries with him, and hopefully we've gone on that. I never started him last week, but I spoke to Stephen Reid, who trained the horse in New Zealand, and he said to me, he said, you just can't race him week to week. He said, don't race him for a fortnight, and he said, he's just a different horse.
Speedy pacer Nathan's Courage has the biggest task ahead of him. The number 9 saddlecloth will weigh heavy on Chris Voak's mind in the lead up to the race. The horse does show dazzling gate speed when the fuse is lit.
Options early, but we'll have to assess the race a bit more before we commit to deciding what to do, but yeah, certainly not favourable from barrier 9 from the start, that's for sure.
The scene is set for a massive Group 1 event right here at Gloucester Park on Friday night. There are seats still available in the Beau Rivage. For bookings, call 9323 3555 or email bookings@gloucesterpark.com.au. Scott Hamilton for Gloucester Park TV.